And welcome everyone to Let the People Know here on SSP TV. I'm your host, Jeannine Lesante. I'm glad to be back here at Marian Catholic High School each and every month with new content. And today we are focusing our attention on athletics and the programs here for fall sports, which just wrapped up. But I want to start off with talking with Stan DeKosky. He's the athletic director, and he's been named the head coach of the football team. He's a returning head coach. So thanks, Coach, for joining us here.
Thanks for coming again. You're doing a great job with this program, and glad to be on. We view our athletic program as a window to our school as far as what we have inside the school. And believe me, there's great things that go on here every day in the classroom with our students and our faculty, and the athletic program kind of represents that. You're going to get to talk to some really fine people, our student athletes who have done a great job, our seniors representing us the last 4 years, and that's what we're most proud of. And when the trophies are over with and the banners are done, it's the relationships you build, it's the careers that they build, and you're going to see some people will be very, very well represented in all kind of really good careers in the future.
So when we look at sports here as a whole, how does that help the student grow and develop?
Well, there's a lot of things: sacrifice, discipline, accountability, competition. You know, you get better by competing, and we play a very good schedule, and we've been successful over the years, and our goal now is to maintain and keep that success going. But across the board, if you walk through our gym, it's almost like the walls are papered with banners that have won by championships, and a lot of schools haven't done that.
We have great kids here. Both of my children go here to Marian, and some people in the community might not think, we do a lot of things with sports, but we do, and that is just an added bonus of coming here to Marian Catholic High School. We have great academics. We wanted to enlighten everyone on what our students do, both in athletics and both academically. You've been a part of the football program for many, many years. So bring us back to how the football program was and what you hope to accomplish in years to come.
Well, we're very proud of it. We won 1 state championship, 8 district championships. I think it's 5 conference championships. Send over 275 of our players on to play college football. Places like Penn State, Notre Dame, Syracuse, 3 young men in the NFL. And it's been really kind of a program that's the school has developed a great sense of pride about. And what we want to do now is gain back the momentum, provide opportunities for our student athletes to continue their careers, and just fill Marian Stadium again. There's nothing like Marian Stadium on a Friday night when it's filled and people are excited and wanting to buy the tickets before the game. I get goosebumps talking about it, but that's the kind of environment we want to bring back.
You really have to come out here to Marian, and you need to participate in one of these sporting events because the school spirit here is really overwhelming. It's something you need to feel and experience for yourself.
Without a doubt, the strength of our school, and the students are Marian High School. You know, the people inside, this is a building. You know, it could be any building, but it's people inside that make it happen. And tradition doesn't win games for you. What tradition does, it just shows you a pattern of how to be successful. Our alumni have stayed in touch. I've heard from so many former players since I came back to the job, and the first question they say is, "How can we help? You know, how can we help these young men? What do they need? What has to happen, Coach?" And believe me, they'll hear from me as far as what they could do to help. But they want to see these young men, and we have young women in the program, managers and trainers, be as successful as they were and take great pride in the program.
I'm sure there's also some mentoring involved here. I know a lot of role models come from within sports and from within the school.
Without a doubt. We have so many of our players that have talked to our former players and mentored them in many cases and are willing to mentor them. We established a legacy program with that kind of thought in mind, and a couple of our speakers were byproducts of the football program, managers and trainers and things along that line.
All right, explain to our audience what the Legacy Group is all about.
Legacy is bringing back alumni in different areas to speak to our students, to make themselves available after the speaking, to go into classes and answer questions. And one of the nicest emails I got this summer was from a young man who was at Villanova University. We brought a newspaper reporter in from Philly as our Vinny Villa for the first one, and he contacted Vinny, and Vinny actually took him down and took him through the Inquirer Daily News, spent the day in the newsroom, got to know people, and he sent me an email saying how really that was just kind of set him now what he wants to do and where he wants to be, and that's what we're trying to get out of this program.
Okay. How solid do you feel Marian is in the community and in its education base?
Well, I wouldn't be standing here again if I didn't feel that way. That's probably the best statement I could make. I'm retiring from teaching and AD, and that was pre-planned. This wasn't pre-planned, but if I didn't feel that this is a school that's worth the effort and worth the time, and student athletes that are worth the effort and time, then I wouldn't be standing here. I had a nice little situation going on at Colgate University. My son up there, he's the associate coach, but this is something that's really dear to our hearts and dear to the hearts of so many people. We got such great fans. I actually got a saddle last week. I come sit in my classroom, this girl comes in with a saddle. And the headline, I guess, when I came back was "Back in the Saddle." So there's all these balloons and all around the saddle, and now it sits in our living room. And I don't know how my wife feels about it, but it was kind of a nice gesture. So our fans are really excited about what's happening in the upcoming season, and we just want to get out there and make things happen for them.
Well, we know that the community has shown overwhelming support with the announcement of you coming back on. Very happy with the students here and what they've done with the athletic program as well.
Yeah, we take great pride in representing the school with a sense of class and style and dignity, and it's kind of about never forget where you came from.
Yeah.
Always try to make things better. And the one motto we have in the football program is, don't let the game use you, you use the game.
Very good. Well, I wish you luck and success. How about we talk to some students here?
I think that's a great idea.
Well, as they say here at Marian, go Big Blue. I'm with members of the football team. I'm with the seniors. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell us what position you play.
I'm Mason Miller. I'm a senior. I'm a quarterback and defensive end.
Nick Goff, I'm a senior, tight end, D end.
Hunter Shimko, senior, O-line and D lineman.
Name's Lucas Stroya. I'm a senior. I'm the kicker and punter and a wide receiver.
All right. Clearly, they're big guys here, which we needed for the football team. Talk about the season and how you guys did.
Well, the season didn't end as we wanted to, but we did good for the numbers that we had. We struggled with numbers this year, but all the guys that played were really tough players, and we did good with what we had.
Talk about your time here at Marian. Talk about your time playing together as a team.
I think that football is really the biggest bonding thing that I've done here at Marian. It brought me closest to my best friends, and I'll never forget any of them and everything that we did up on the field.
Same with Nick here, just bonding and everybody. Best friends, like these guys, they're my best friends. Just creates a bond. We're like a family here.
Very good. We use that word family a lot here at Marian. I know that you were a kicker on the team. Kind of a stressful position, no?
Yeah, I mean it is, but that's what practice is for. So we want to make stressful situations in practice, and when you practice, you get everything down perfect. So when it comes down to game time, it's not stressful, and it's just let's just get ready, set, and go.
Let's talk about preparation for a sport like football. Preparation off the field is important for preparation on the field.
Yeah, we have an academic advisor in our school to make sure that everybody on the team is academically eligible. Mentally and physically, we do get ready because we start in the summer just like every other sport. So we're academically and physically preparing from that moment.
How has it been to really juggle sports, your sports life, your athletic life, and your academic life here at Marian?
I find playing sports helps keep everything more in pace because you have to budget your time well or else you don't do anything really. You're just going to fail. But no, it really helps you keep your grades up, time management.
So when we talk about time management and keeping our grades up, really it holds you accountable for your grades here at Marian. What about school spirit? I've been out to some of these games. I've seen not only the parents, not only the students, but the community come out and really support you guys.
Yeah, we have a lot of school spirit here. We have tailgates, pep rallies, all of that. They come with the student section has big nights like white night and everything. Just pretty cool. Good atmosphere here.
All right, so your memories here at Marian will include your time on the football field. Do you have any memory that sticks out that you'd like to share with us?
Not really, just the fun times. Like at practice, we're mostly serious, but there are times that we have some fun. So those are the times that I'll always remember with the teams.
And finally, guys, I know that you're all seniors. What's ahead for you in your future?
I plan to go on to college and play football in college, but also pursue a great academic career.
I plan to attend college to be an accountant major.
Okay.
I plan to go to college and play some football there and have a good academic career.
I plan to go to college, play football, major in pre-medicine, and then eventually someday go to medical school and become a doctor.
Very good. Well, I wish you guys luck. Go Big Blue, as you guys say. And thank you for joining us here on Let the People Know. We wish you luck in your future. When we come back, we're going to talk to more of the athletes here at Marian Catholic High School. Well, we just heard from some of the football players, and now on deck we have the volleyball players as we highlight the fall sports here at Marian Catholic High School. So I'm going to let the girls introduce themselves. So the only 2 seniors on the team and the only captains on the team. So thanks for joining us.
I'm Macy Maslowski, and I'm a senior.
I'm Lacey Blasco, and I'm also a senior.
All right, and talk about the season for us.
We had a pretty good season. We had a 10-8 record overall. Definitely better than last year, but not quite where we should have been, but it was successful for the most part.
Well, we have big plans for next year as we have a sophomore team that is, we have big numbers in the volleyball team coming ahead, right?
Yep. We have a lot of sophomores coming up to juniors, and we have 4 or 5 juniors that are going to be our seniors next year.
So you guys are hoping for big things for them?
I expect a lot out of them. They're definitely a young team, but they're pretty talented, so I think they'll pull together and have a good season.
All right. What will you miss most about playing volleyball at a high school level?
Probably just having fun on the court.
Yeah.
We have a lot of good relationships with our girls, and nothing like bench talks.
Okay, so and you?
I think I'll miss the relationships most. We got really close during the season because we also start in the summer with preseason. So I think all the time that we spend together and the bus rides and the tournaments all bring us really close.
All right. And are you guys off to college, or what's next for you?
Yes, I plan on going to college.
Okay.
Yeah, I also do too.
Are you going to play sports?
I'll play sports, but I won't be playing volleyball.
I haven't decided yet if I want to continue playing volleyball or just focus on studies.
Well, I hope that you can bring the school spirit with you.
Yes, of course.
Very good. I wish you guys luck in your future. And again, we'll be following the volleyball team here at Marian Catholic High School. Thanks for joining us, girls. When we come right back, stay with us. There's more fall sports to talk about. We have the cross-country team joining us and also members of the golf team. Stay with us right here on SSP TV. You're watching Let the People Know. And welcome back to Let the People Know. I am here at Marian Catholic High School. If you're just joining us, we're doing a recap of fall sports here to tell you a little bit about the sports program that goes on here and to introduce you to some of these amazing athletes here at Marian Catholic High School. Right now, we're going to learn a little bit more about the golf team, which is near and dear to my heart. My son Mason is a freshman this year, and he actually played on the golf team with Emily Riemann. She is the captain. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. The golf team was pretty successful this year for being such a young team. We're definitely moving up, and we have 6 kids next year, and we're looking to get a few more just to be able to carry on the legacy of greatness in the golf program.
And it's very nice that you are really a family, as we said in our banquet recently, that, you know, we have boys and we have girls, and you guys play nicely together.
Yeah, it's a good family feel. You know, we all support each other. We help each other. If somebody's having a bad day or a bad round, you know, we're right there to help support them.
Okay, for students who attend Marian, the freshmen actually start in the summer. So if you're new to the school and you are playing golf, you actually start in the summer.
Yes, yeah, it's important to get workouts in starting around June because our season starts August 15th. We start matches, so we start earlier in some of the other fall sports.
And there's a lot of responsibility placed on you as the coach, or as I should say, the captain.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and a lot of it is good because it helps us, you know, develop leadership skills and all those, you know, good things to have once you get to college.
Well, that was my last question for you, as far as how does playing a sport help you with your academics here?
Definitely. I mean, it helps you a lot with time management because you have to know when to be able to do your sport and also get all your homework done and study for the tests. So it's very helpful.
Very good. Well, thank you for joining us, and I'm glad you had a nice season, and I know that you're going to bring a lot to the table because you're staying on to help coach.
Yes. Yep. I'll be back next year.
Very good. Thank you so much to Emily Riemann. She's a senior this year at Marian Catholic High School. Now we are going to talk with the cross-country team. And now I'm joined by members of the cross-country team. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell you what year they are here at Marian Catholic High School.
I'm Gavin DeKosky, and I'm a junior.
And he's been on Let the People Know before.
I'm Carolyn Mahone, I'm a senior.
I'm Kevin Early, and I'm a junior.
Very good. Tell us how you guys did this year.
This year we went 10-4, which is pretty good for us. And last year we were 4-10, so we really flipped our record around and came back this season.
All right. Tell me what you've learned from being on the cross-country team.
I learned a lot of leadership by showing the younger kids exactly how to be like when you're older, like when you're a senior. And I learned especially time management. It taught me a lot with time management.
How does playing on a high school level differ from playing on a grade school level?
I mean, this is only my second year doing cross country, but just like from learning from my brother, it's obviously a big adjustment. I mean, obviously you have to put more time and commitment into the sport that you're doing.
What do you think sports means to you guys as far as bringing that family atmosphere here at Marian? We always talk about that we're a family. So how does sports help you become, part of the team, part of the Marian family?
I think it means a lot, especially with our sport, because there's not that many kids. So you really do get to, like on runs, you really get to see how people are doing, and you really become closer, especially on our smaller sport team.
Cross country might not be a sport that a lot of people follow or that it's like one of the popular sports. But here at Marian, I feel that since we are such a family, that there's a lot of emphasis put on all of the sports. Would you agree with that? And how is the school spirit?
I would agree with that. Yeah, we don't get a lot of people to come to our meets, but the kids that do really appreciate us, and we appreciate them, especially the parents. They do a lot for us.
Okay. And has it been difficult to have time management with your schoolwork and with sports, or has it helped it?
It obviously has helped because like after every meet, you're getting home late, you still have to shower and stuff like that and do your homework. But obviously a nice thing about cross country is you're done with the meet by around like 4:45, and then you're home by a decent hour to do homework and studying.
All right. What can we expect from the team for next year?
Big things. Big things for next year. We have a lot of juniors that are going to be seniors, so that's going to be big for our team.
Okay. I'll let y'all in.
I'm a senior, so I expect a lot from them, and I'm probably going to come back and visit.
Hopefully a district title and a state championship.
All right, you heard it right here on Let the People Know. I like that you have big goals. We wish you all luck and success, and thanks for joining us here. Again, we're highlighting the fall sports here at Marian Catholic High School. As they say, it's an exceptional education rooted in faith, family, and tradition, and we're here every month, and we're looking at different aspects of Marian Catholic High School. We'll see you next time.